Hi, Scorpio. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my Scorpios. Today, we're going to be asking for some clues and some evidence. I do have some letters and numbers. I also have some charms. So we're going to be doing some charms. So new love coming towards you, next boyfriend, girlfriend, partner, future spouse. It can be confirmation of a relationship that you're in. Whatever Spirit wants to share with me for my singles new love reading, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and cross watchers. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's new. Welcome back to all my Scorpios. So grateful for your love and support. Let's start with a handful of letters. Let's see if we can get some clues going on this table. Spirit, if you could please share with me any evidence that you have for anyone who has found this reading today. I am listening for you now. Let's see what Spirit has. The letter P, the letter Q, the J. I feel like I want to do PJ. I feel like it's like a nickname. It could be something similar to that, like BJ, PJ, something like that. But I have an O, like a nickname. I have an F, letter 4, number 4, 4 weeks, 4 months. The letter TJ, it could even be TJ. That sounds like it could be TJ. All right, I have the letter P. I have an 8, August, 8 weeks. I have another O. We'll put those together. I have an M. The number 6, I have 2, 6, 6, 6. And we'll put those together. I have the number 1. This could be 16, 16th of the month. Could be important to somebody. I have a letter U. And I have a letter I. So we'll just keep those on the table. This is some new love coming, or it could be a confirmation of somebody in your life. If you're not seeing your person's letters, I have lots of other clues. Don't worry about that. These are just a handful of clues, okay? But we'll start with these. Let's get these together. It'll drive me crazy if it doesn't line up. Okay, perfect. Spirit, what do you have for my Scorpios? What do you need them to know? What is important for them to know today? Singles love. What's next in love? What do you have for them? Who's coming towards them? Use this as a manifestation reading for those of you that are waiting. Just helps you to attract the love that you're worthy and deserving of. Let's see. Divine timing, of course. Be patient. For your lasting love is being created for you in the higher realm. Your lasting love's being created for you in the higher realm. Absolutely. Promise. This relationship shows a lot of potential if you are willing to put in the work. It has a lot of promise. You know, if we work at it, it has a future. And I have explore. Spend more time dating before you make a long-term commitment. Maybe Spirit wants you to meet some other people even before the person you're meant to be with. Sometimes that happens. You meet people to learn a lesson, and everybody's put in your life for a reason. So if you feel like you've been dating around, you've been dating a lot of different people, it's okay. It all has meaning. And I have expectation. Unrealistic expectations are keeping you from meeting your life partner. For those of you that struggle with, I want it all. I have a big list, a big checklist of everything that I want in my person, which is fine. I don't want you to settle, but I also want you to be open to that you don't get to decide who you fall in love with or when, only Spirit does. So you could think that you want a certain type of person or a certain type of personality, and Spirit brings you something totally different, but that will be perfect for you. So sometimes we have to put that expectation out the door and just go with, what does Spirit have for us? What does Spirit want for us? And believe that they know best, that that you're going to be divinely guided to the right person. Spirit, what do you have for us? I have a Knight of Pentacles. I have a Judgment. Meant to be. There you go. Bigger than you. Knight of Wands. and a Nine of Pentacles. So there's a sense of security coming into me, and that I feel emotionally or even financially secure, or that this person would be somebody that I could see building a life around. Maybe you feel like you're in balance. You know, sometimes you feel like your jobs are similar, or you make similar incomes, or you're at least in the same kind of league. But this Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands, I love, because it's a charging towards you energy. It's an energy that tells me that somebody is putting time and effort into you, and is interested in you on a physical level, attracted to you for sure, passionate about you, inspired by you. So it's an energy that's coming towards you. So that I love. I have the Moon. I have a Queen of Pentacles, and I have a Two of Pentacles. You may have a choice. Spirit may be putting a couple of different people in front of you right now. All right. We'll get more evidence around this person, but you may actually, this person may be put in front of you at the same time you're kind of talking to somebody else. I don't want you to be afraid that you're going to make the wrong decision, like you picked the wrong person. I want you to know and trust that Spirit is going to guide you exactly to the person that is meant to be in your life. It will be a very natural decision. It won't be, well, I like this about this one and this about this one. It will be one will stand out way and above the other. But you actually may meet this person while you're talking to somebody else, or even dating somebody else. And then you may have to make a choice and say, I don't know, where I'm going to go with this new energy, but I feel that I have to see where it's going to go. So you might do a little juggling. Talking to a couple of people at the same time. For those of you that are dating, and you are talking to a couple of people, there's going to be one that stands out, one that really stands out. A disco ball. Free spirit, pleasure, and amusement. Okay, so a disco ball, having a good time, right? Maybe somebody who's just a lot of fun to you. There's obviously going to be a lot more going on, but your first impression of them is, I just have a great time when I'm with them. They make me laugh. I like my energy when I'm with them. They're always out for a good time. They're always out to try something new. And I just like my energy when I'm with them. So that's important. Independence. You are strong. You're already strong. You're already independent. Maybe they fall in love with you for that. They're holding looks like a diploma or a cap and gown or something like that. Looks like a graduation cap. So maybe you're on the same level education wise, or you both have, higher educations, or you both have completed something. So there's a sense of, they love your independence. They love what you've accomplished so far. So that is something that maybe impresses them. I have a love potion, love, attraction, and sexual arousal. So there's a little bit of a feeling of, I feel like you're casting a spell on me. Like, what did you put in my drink? Because I am feeling woozy. I'm feeling lightheaded. I'm feeling dizzy just in talking to you and just being around you. It's almost this kind of a trance feeling, like you're putting me in a trance. So that's kind of fun. Secret admirer, wanting your crush to like you. Maybe you secretly have feelings for this person, and you're talking to a couple of people and you're hoping this person steps forward. So one of us could have secret feelings for the other. We could be holding back, and we're just trying to figure out, are they as into me as I am into them? But I feel like you're putting a trance on them. I feel like they are, starstruck, or, that feeling of like, I don't know, you're holding me captive, like captivated would be a better word. I'm captivated by you. Spirit, tell me about this connection. Tell me about my person. Where's this headed? A Knight of Cups. Beautiful. I have a Justice card, an Ace of Wands, and I have a Wheel of Fortune. So, there's no denying these feelings. You can't You can't deny this. And I have four of wands at the bottom of my deck. This celebration. I think that this person is captivated by you. I mean, I feel like I do believe that there are people who come into your life that they know from the moment they see you that they want to spend the rest of their life with you. And I'm getting that sense from this person. I feel like they're so they feel like they're being drugged. Like love sickness, and they're just saying to themselves, like, what are you doing to me? Like, what have you done to me? Like I've never been like this before. And maybe that's making them question, like, you're something about you that is so different. And they do like your independence. They do like this sense of how strong you are. And I also feel like you guys have the same belief systems. I like the spiritual energy that's coming into me right now, that either when you start to talk and you get onto a deeper level, this feels like a very deep love. And it's intoxicating. It's just intoxicating is how I feel. But when we get to a deeper level, I feel like we realize that we were raised with very similar values, or our parents' belief systems, or, for those of you that were raised Catholic and went through, that kind of Christian, religion, or you were raised Jewish, or any religion, but it feels like you went through the same kind of formality, I want to say. And so you have an understanding of that, and it's important to you and your families, and it influences you. Whether you go to church every Sunday, it doesn't matter. It's a part of your family culture, is how I feel. So, but whatever it is, it's similar. You guys have the same belief systems. So that is nice. Let's see what else they're saying. I'm in love with you. I'm not going to doubt that. I think this person's going to fall head over heels in love, right out of the gate. And I think that it's going to surprise you that somebody is going to be like so into you so fast, but you're going to be into them too. I think it's going to be mutual, but this might be the first time they've ever experienced falling in love so fast. And that may be something that scares them. I'm talking about you to others. I'm already talking to you about, to my friends, my family. My mother knows all about you. She can't wait to meet you. It could be something like that. Wow, you're beautiful. I think that they are caught off guard with how they feel about you in such a short period of time. I'm planning on messaging you. So you may hear from this person very soon. And I do have some timeline cards today. So we're going to see. We have a lot in common, Spirit just said. We have a lot to talk about, and we share a lot of the same interests. So I love that. Spirit, what sign may they be? They could be a Scorpio. They could be a Capricorn. They could be a Libra. Okay. They could also be a Scorpio. So we could have a double Scorpio. I'm not sure how you feel about that. I have a Virgo. I have a Cancer. All right. So they could be any one of those signs. But yeah, sometimes you have the same sign. Sometimes you're born in the same month. Sometimes you're born days apart from each other. And, crazier things have happened. Spirit, tell me about their personality. What is it? Other than that, they're a lovesick puppy and fall in love right out of the gate. What is it that you want me to know? What is going on? They're funny. They're playful. I think that feeling I had with the disco ball of I laugh, and their energy's lighthearted, and it's fun, and I look forward to being with them. And not that they're a practical joker, but they make me laugh. They look at the light side of things, or we just have a good time. And I always like to be with that kind of energy, because it doesn't matter whether we're going grocery shopping or we're at Walmart. It's fun. It's like standing in line at Walmart is fun for some reason with this person, you know. So there's something going on about this person makes you laugh. So if you feel like you're laughing out loud, you hear yourself laughing out loud, you're or girl. Caregiver, okay, caretaker, father, kind, loving, warm-hearted. Child someday. Maybe they have a child in their life, but they're kind and they're caring and they're affectionate, whether like a sibling's child. They're very loving and tender, beautiful. They're a happy soul. Absolutely. I just feel like this person's smile dominates them. Like you can't help but smile because they're smiling. Lighthearted again. They're filled with abundance, they're filled with hope, and I feel like their smile is puts an impression on people that just lights up a room. Lights up a room. Like literally people say, "Look at that smile." You know, like that person who has that gorgeous smile and it's sincere and it's genuine, it makes everybody else around them smile, doesn't it? I have an attorney, okay, that maybe they're going to law school, maybe legal system somehow, or maybe they are connected to law enforcement. Maybe that's just part of their career path. But their characteristics are that they think morally and ethically, that they are just, that they are fair, that they don't jump to a conclusion. They gather all the facts. So maybe Spirit's trying to share with me that they are. You know, that they have all these kind of values around them also. So let's see what else Spirit wants us to know. Spirit, please share with me what is important about this person. What do we need to know? They're empowered. They're empowered. Nobody can take their power away from them. That I believe. I feel like they own their power. They are secure within themselves. You can trust them. They are trustworthy. I want that. Thank you, Spirit. They're intelligent. Sometimes you're just attracted to how smart somebody is. Typically, somebody who has a great sense of humor is very smart because they think fast and they're very quick-witted and they think on their feet. They have a quick comeback, or they put all the puzzle pieces together very quickly and say something. So typically somebody who has a great sense of humor is very, very bright to begin with. Awaken, that spiritual connection that you guys are going to have. They get it. They get the big picture. They understand how the universe works. There's a sense of gratitude that you've come into their life. How gorgeous. They're faithful, trustworthy, diplomatic. Okay. They want to talk things through. They're not looking to pick a battle with anybody. They feel fortunate. I love fortunate. I love somebody who feels like they are, I guess, honestly grateful for things that have been handed to them, and that they don't just expect it. All right, that they either work hard for it and then they're grateful, even when they worked hard for it, that it came to them. So, when is this person coming our way? When is this person coming our way? I have in the winter. Now, part of me feels like they could be born in the winter, also in February. All right. So they could be a February, March, January, February, March birth date. So keep that in mind. Next full moon, or within 3 months. So this person could be right around the corner. We could be, in Spirit saying, of course, in divine timing. They don't want you to ever forget divine timing here on my channel. They are always saying divine timing to me. All right, let's get a couple of clues. Let's see what Spirit has. I have these beautiful clarifiers. They're just images, and I just read them intuitively. That's all I'm going to do. I'm just going to see what intuitively what I feel, and we're just going to go from there. How's that? Let's see what's jumping out at me. I want to turn this one over. Spider web. Okay, I'm going to turn this one over. So I have a yin and a yang energy. So we balance each other. Maybe that's the best thing that we have going for us, is that we really do balance each other. I love this. This is a great one because it's, you are on my path. And I love the sense of this path going into infinity. Like it's just going out into the horizon. And it's just this feeling of, I feel like we're going to travel together. I feel like we're going to travel this path together. It's a journey and it's just going to go on, you know, like infinitely. So I love that. I do feel like Cupid brought us together, this little bit of a star feeling, like, what are you doing to me? I can't believe what you have done to me. I do have a bunny. Now that's coming into me as fertility. It is coming into me as children in the future. For those of you that would like to have a child, it could be Spirit's way of saying we have children in the future. This just came into me as crossing my T's and dotting my I's. I know that's going to sound crazy because it's a pencil, but that's how it came into me. So this person's precise. This person is probably a very good writer, probably very well educated, probably good at like filling out forms and documents and things that that require precision. It responsible for documents of some kind that require precision, but that's how it came into me. They literally dot all their I's and cross all their T's. So if you're familiar with that kind of a energy, like an A-type person that just makes sure everything's in its place. And then I have this spider web, but how it's coming into me is they feel like you caught them like you, in a good way, you've caught them in your web, you know, like you've woven some kind of web around them and you literally have caught them. You've caught their heart. You have caught them in this web. So there's no going back is how I feel. Let's see what else they have for us within the next 3 months. How exciting. Within the next 3 months, we want that. 8 of Swords, 8 of Swords, fast moving energy, Queen of Pentacles. I think they love because you have something to offer. You have so much to offer. You're a whole package to them. You know, it's you're bringing all this experience and talent and ambition to the relationship. So I think that's what is blowing them away. I have a 2 of Pentacles. That goes back to that feeling of there's a choice to be made, that I might be dating somebody. I might have to make a choice. And then I have an Ace of Swords. They choose you. So here's that ace. Like there's no holding back with that ace. Like I definitely see a bottom of the deck. How gorgeous. I have a Lover's card. So there's no holding back. There's no holding back. I mean, this person is confident in themselves, what they are. King of Pentacles. I just feel like I think the best thing about this connection is this sense of, first of all, they're head over heels for you right out of the gate. And maybe that catches them off guard. Like I was not expecting to fall so in love with you so fast. And here I am. Here I am with these feelings. I'm burning. You've got, I mean, it's a true soulmate connection. So there's, of course, they're going to desire you, and it's crystal clear to them with that ace. It's like, I know now why you've been put in my life. I know now why you have been put in front of me. And I know now why I'm feeling the way I'm feeling, because I just found my soulmate. I just found the person that I can't believe it. You know, I just can't believe it. You complete me. You're everything I was looking for and more, Spirit just said. You know, it's like better than what I wished for, if that's even possible. So within the next few months, that would be exciting. I'm burning with passion. Let's see what else they say. I became obsessed with you and it scared me. Maybe they've never felt this. They had said you intoxicate this person. You are overwhelming them with, I've never felt this way before, or too much, in a good way. Like, this is crazy, that somebody can feel this deeply in love for somebody in such a short period of time. It happens. It absolutely happens. And I can't get you out of my head. I love that. I can't get you out of my mind. Like, you have come into my life and you blow me away, and I can't stop thinking about you. And if you had said to me, I'm going to be thinking nonstop about one person every day from the moment I wake up until I go to bed at night, I wouldn't have believed you. And then here I am, like nonstop thinking about you. So I can't get you out of my head. I love that. And I'm offering you something real. So this is going to be a real connection. Spirit had shared with us they may put some other people in front of you. You may have to make a choice, but when this kind of energy comes in front of you, you're not going to be able to say no to it. You're going to have somebody who falls for you so fast that it's going to be hard to say no to them, because you're like, wow, this is nice that somebody's so into me. And you're going to fall equally in love with them too, Scorpio. How beautiful. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. For those of you that are returning, thank you always for your love and support and all your comments. Claim this reading below. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, go to my website, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com.